Brett, Ohio Brett, you're awesome. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate you so much. That was amazing. Before you guys leave, though, I just wanted to thank you for coming. We appreciate your continued support. I want to get Dave Hammond up here. He was one of our original on-the-street protesters, our original crew, part of our board of directors at one time, but he's moved on to some other things, and he wants to talk a little bit about what he's doing. So just give him like 5 minutes of your time before you leave, okay? Thank you.
Thank you. This was really awesome. Thank you, Dr. Judy and Brett. So, we have to deal with exercising our authority. As you can see, we've been overrun by this tyranny, and I am the coordinator for the Kauai County General Jural Assembly. We've been meeting now for probably over a year and a half and getting well organized.
What is the Jural Assembly?
So that's exactly what I wanted to come across to let you know, okay? So I want to deal with a couple things historically. First of all, we all know that God gave us our God-given unalienable rights, right? Yeah. He gave us the right to make our own decisions of what we put in our body, what we think, how to govern ourselves. We're self-governed. That's a right that God gave every one of us on the planet, okay? Nobody is to tell us what to do. And that is under the heading of common law. Common law is the law of Almighty God. We're all familiar with the Ten Commandments, so that's why it's common to everyone. The forefathers, when they set up this country, they were under common law. Remember the Magna Carta. And this country was founded on common law. Now what you see when they wrote the Constitution and those things, they're just reiterating what we already know. We don't need the Constitution to give us our rights. Our rights were already given to us by God. And if you look at the Seventh Amendment makes it clear that the common law court is the most authoritative court of the land. So the bottom line is, if we go back to the Declaration of Independence, what does it say? It says that governments are put in place by the consent of the governed, right? And it says that when governments begin to oppress the people and usurp their authority, it is our obligation and our duty to throw off such government. It's our duty. Why? Because we're the masters. They're the servants. They don't tell us what to do. They weren't endowed by God to be our creator to tell us what to do. We were given authority to govern ourselves. As long as we do no harm to anyone else, we govern ourselves, right? Now, common law in the common law court, the way it worked is there's no members of the British Accreditation Registry, the bar. You don't have an attorney. You don't have a prosecutor. You don't have a judge. It's you, me, our neighbors, our friends, the people in the community that sit on the common law court. A common law grand jury is 25 people, 4 administrators, 4 investigators. We decide. We investigate every matter that we think under the laws of Almighty God, impartially, to come up to a decision that is in accordance with Almighty God. What happened, a little bit of history that we never learned in school. I don't know if you're aware of the Act of 1871. This country, there were bankers that put a lot of money into bringing everything over to the New World. There was a lot of money at stake. When the revolution took place, there was a lot of, they were like, who's going to pay the debt? And if you look in the Constitution, there's a paragraph in there. What does it say? It says that that debt was still good from the Confederacy. So the United States, united in lowercase, states, we were United States, independent nation states came together. We took on that debt, and that was a 70-year bill. Okay, when Lincoln came into office, that debt was coming due. So the bankers wanted the land, and Lincoln didn't want to give them the land, so he said, okay, can we negotiate? So they attempted to negotiate, but what happened is he couldn't pull it together because it's a republic, right? And 7 of the states actually walked out, so they didn't have a quorum. So what they did is created the United States of America, in capital letters, a corporation. And so what we live under, the reason why we have all this corruptness that's been talked about tonight, the tyranny that goes on, the reason why these court systems are all corrupt is because we're living under a corporation. And what we need to do is we need to get back to exercising our authority under the de jure form of government, and that's why we created the Kauai County General Jural Assembly, and we're trying to put together our grand juries. So I'm asking you to join with us. We need more people. We're very well organized. We meet every week. We've just changed our meeting times now to 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday evenings. Those who are members, we have 2 declarations and a jural covenant of office oath that you take to become a member. And when you become a member, then you can attend the business meetings. And every other week is a business meeting, and then every other week is an educational meeting. So if we want to start taking back our authority, or exercising our authority, we need you to join us. Okay? We need more people to put our grand juries together, and we can start exercising our authority. So I'm inviting you to join with us so that we can begin to take back our authority and begin to have the freedom that we're supposed to have, that Judy is talking about here, and where we make our own decisions and we don't have somebody trying to intimidate us and tell us what to do. If you need any more information, you can meet with me after I ask, location and so forth, and I'm happy to give you all the information I can. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And as we close the program tonight, on behalf of all other 49 states, I'm Ohio Brett, an ambassador of love. Look what just happened on a Thursday night. We packed the place. What an amazing night. Thank you, Lavana. Thank you for Pastor Bill. Come back and see Pastor Bill on Sunday. I believe he's going to light him up with a great sermon. And we just want to let you know as you go in peace tonight that we, the team, are taking action. And what you did tonight was just the start of that. Please go and do your homework with where Dr. Judy Mikovits sent you. This will close our program. If you do feel led to give a love offering, you can see Steve by the door. And until we meet again next time, God bless and good night. This will close the program.